Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and Modern Warfare 2 has pretty easy camouflage challenges, and earning gold really doesn't take that long. The hardest part about earning gold camo on a particular weapon is trying to level it up all the way to max level, and now that I'm starting to branch off and use other weapons such as the snipers, marksman rifles, and LMG category, I've noticed that not every single weapon has the same type of challenge tied to it. So for example, I've been using the SPR recently. I finally got it maxed out and I wanted to go for the camo challenges, and there's some of these challenges are honestly a little tedious, but they don't really take too long to actually do. So for example, on the SPR we have a camouflage challenge that requires you to get 30 kills while prone, and then the other challenge is you have to get 20 mounted kills, and in other Call of Duty games it used to be like 100 mounted kills or over 100 kills while prone. So I am thankful that the amount of kills you have to get while doing these actions has been reduced significantly, but I did discover recently there's actually a way to get done with these challenges faster than you may not realize, and this is kind of a new feature in Modern Warfare 2 that I don't think we've seen in previous Call of Duty titles. So what you gotta do is unlock the Bipod attachment, which you probably have already if you already have a sniper like the SPR at max level, and I believe there's 3 different types of bipods in this game, at least, that can be tied to snipers, and they all do pretty much the same thing for the most part, but they just have different cons for each one, so it doesn't really matter which one you actually choose. But either way, the bipod, when you attach it to your weapon and you're laying prone, and while you're aimed down sights, you can actually mount the gun while prone on the ground, which is obviously you're using the bipod for. But in other Call of Duty games you couldn't do that. I'm pretty sure you couldn't do that in Modern Warfare 2019, and I'm pretty sure you couldn't do it in Call of Duty Vanguard either, if there was even a bipod attachment for weapons in that game. For whatever reason, I just don't think there was, but regardless, you can do it here in Modern Warfare 2. And so getting done with those 30 kills while prone and 20 mounted kills is extremely easy when you have this attachment to use. But for me personally, I don't really go prone and I don't really mount my gun all too often. Of course, there's a huge benefit to mounting your gun because you can have less recoil, but while using a sniper, recoil doesn't really affect me too much, especially since it's bolt action. But regardless, this bipod attachment can get done with this challenge really easily. If you're playing like a really crappy map like that border map, for example, I actually did pretty decent on this map in order to actually get done with some of these kills. And if you're wondering if the mounted bipod kills actually do count towards this challenge, I can prove it to you here right now. So before my match started, I didn't have any prone kills, I didn't have any mounted kills with the weapon, and so my next game on, I used the bipod attachment. I try to get as many mounted prone kills as possible to get done with these challenges, and I got a little bit of a chunk, like maybe a third of a way on one of these challenges, so really not too difficult. And 20 and 30 kills, you know, it doesn't really take that long to do. But personally, I probably will never use the bipod attachment and just creating like whatever type of sniper class setup I'll use. And the only reason why I say that is because I feel like since you're restricted to only 5 attachments, unlike you were in Vanguard, I might as well just replace it with, you know, a different attachment that could benefit me a lot more. And another thing I should mention, while you're laying prone and you're mounted with the bipod attachment, that you are restricted to where you can look, is what I should be saying. Just like how you're mounted like really any other surface, you can't look everywhere, right? You're restricted on like how far up you can look, how far down, how far left to the right, and so that's something to keep in mind while using the bipod attachment. But honestly, if you're playing ground war or invasion and you have a really good game on there, you might be able to get this done in one or two games. Honestly, it's really not too difficult, and so I am appreciative that the camo challenges in this game aren't too bad, but I just figured I'd give you guys a little bit of a helpful tip just to make this challenge a little bit easier to complete, because prone kills, mounted kills, you're essentially like not moving, and I hate not moving. I don't like being a sentinel, as Infinity Ward likes to call them. So anyway, you kind of gotta play like a sentinel for a little bit, but luckily the kills aren't too bad. So, but I figured I would just give you guys a helpful tip on trying to get done with some of these camouflage challenges a little bit faster than you normally go through, because personally I didn't know about the whole bipod attachment allowing you to go mounted while prone until my brother said something to me. And so once I finally tried it out, I'm like, holy smokes, these camouflage challenges are going to be so much easier. But I don't have every every gun max level yet, so I don't know all the weapons that this applies to. I would not be surprised if it applies to every sniper. I don't think that's the case because I heard people talking about getting hipfire kills, and so that's something I'm not looking forward to. Maybe that's like more a polyatomic type challenge or platinum challenge. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet, you guys, but regardless, I know this gun has the prone and mounted kills challenges tied to it, and I would not be surprised if other marksman rifles, maybe LMGs, and other sniper rifles have the same requirements. So make sure you use that bipod attachment, get done with these challenges right away, and then choose whatever class setup you want to use afterwards. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and of course, don't forget to go in the description below to my Twitch channel where I try to live stream consistently every week, so make sure you guys are going over there to check out my live streams as well. And with that being said, I shall catch you guys later.